Hello. This is the new caribou, the Honorable Sir David, Emperor of Salt Lake City, Sultan of Utah, Spiritual Advisor to Questioning Mormons, the Bard Extraordinaire. Has a nice ring to it. You people are, you're good. You're good. I'm not. I don't deserve that. But I like to think that I do. Anyway, oh God. I just picked my 14-year-old up from babysitting. Kid's got more damn money in the bank than I ever had as an adult. I made her, she has a debit card now. I got her a little debit card. And I made her put $2 of gas in the car because I have to go over there and get her and bring her back. And when she first had to do that, she really protested. But this time she just got out and pumped the gas. Okay, be that as it may. Here we go. And why? Here we go. Okay, this is reported. It's a weenie out of the pants. I don't think the Mormons ever run out of weenies. I don't know why. Okay, this is reported in the Salt Lake Tribune, Saturday, November 10th, 2012, at 11:24 a.m. Roy, that's a town, I don't know, it's probably 25 minutes above Salt Lake City. Roy man charged with sexually abusing girl. You know, the newspapers ought to just make these headlines up and then just keep them. Because they're going to have to do thousands and thousands of stories on molestation. There's no reason to make them up each time. Okay, a Roy man has been charged with sexually abusing a 4-year-old girl he babysat. You know, this is like a baby, a 4-year-old girl. She's not even in kindergarten. Well, she's in adulthood now, isn't she? Lawrence Eugene Jacks, J-A-C-K-S, he's 18, was charged Friday with sodomy on a child and aggravated sexual abuse of a child, both first-degree felonies in the 2nd District Court. Jacks, a family friend and babysitter of the victim, forced her to perform sex acts on him at his home, according to charging documents. Sex acts on him. Oh my God, this girl is barely out of a baby bottle. Well, she's into bigger things these days, isn't she? After the girl told her mother what happened, the mother went to the police, which she should have, and the girl was interviewed at the Children's Justice Center. During an interview at the Roy Police Department, Jack, he's Mormon. They always admit. They're always trained to confess. Jack admits to investigators that he sexually abused the girl, according to the charges. After the girl protested to the activity, Jax told police that he did not make her continue and told her not to tell anyone. He was arrested and booked in the Weber County Jail at $40,000 bail. Well, at least the bail money is going up on some of these child molesters. But, you know, people don't understand, and I don't know how you could make them understand. When you do this to a boy or a girl, and mostly it's done to girls, sadly to say, but if you do this, you ruin their life. People don't understand that. They think, oh, you know, I'm just going to get off a couple of times here, and, you know, she won't remember anything. Well, people do remember, and people do have their lives ruined when you people, I'm going to say you people, in Utah, you know, learn to masturbate. Learn to masturbate. Well, it doesn't take a lot of practice. I'm not telling you from experience now. But I've just read in my college classes, it doesn't take a lot of practice. It's so sad. These little girls, their whole lives are ruined. They don't want anything to do with boys the rest of their lives. They hate penises. These girls are hardly marriageable, if at all. After my dad molested my sister, she never got married again. Never. She's 60, 61 years old, and she's never married. I'm not sure 2 or 3 years in jail is enough. Isn't it interesting that you get to have your way with the little girl, and her life is ruined, and you spend 2 years with free room and board. It's probably not pleasant in a jail, as we've all heard, for a child molester. But you know what? It wasn't pleasant for the little girl either. Yeah, Mom's gone. I'm still... I'm still a dad. I can't get on here without the phone. The baby wanted to make a snowman. Allison is so damn funny. She comes in the house after trying to make the snowman, and she said, Dad, I couldn't make the snowman. I said, honey, you know, it's not hard to make a snowman. I said, you make a big ball for the bottom of him, and then lift up a medium ball, and then a little ball on the top for his head. And she goes, oh, I started from the top down. See, in the Philippines, they don't have snow, so she's practicing a snowman. She is so cute. She is so cute. So anyway, getting back to the subject, to have a whole little life snuffed out and ruined. I'm recording, but I'm also what?
I'm gonna go to Trey's house because I'm gonna go to Clubhouse with her.
Yes, that'll be fine.
Okay, bye.
Keep your phone charged so I can call you. Okay, see you later. Sorry. That's my 14-year-old. She wants to go over to the clubhouse here in Australia. We have clubhouses in Australia, and wants to dance in front of the mirrors. Oh God, she's a great little dancer, and she has this little Buddhist Malaysian girl who's beautiful. The two of them together, man, talk about salt and pepper. Anyway, I don't think 2 years is long enough, and I really think restitution is in order. That little girl is going to have counseling, perhaps for 5 or 10 years as she goes into her teenage years, and to realize that she wasn't responsible for this. She was a child. I think a person should get jail time, and then I think they should be ordered to pay for counseling for 10 years. 10 years. And pay directly to the counselor. Of course, the girl's family, and the girl can choose the counselor, and the counselor bills him. And if the counselor, the counselor doesn't get her or his money, it's a order to show cause automatically in court, and his ass is back in jail for 5 years, then 10 years, then 20 years. He needs to, and she needs, if it's a female, and you know with my videos here, the females are, they don't know what to do with their vaginas either, and I suggest they learn to masturbate, and I've heard that takes a little bit longer, but you know, practicing is not a burden. He should, and molesters should be responsible for at least 10 years of counseling to allow these little people who have been taken advantage of to try to readjust. They never totally readjust, but you can get them where, yeah, they can get married, and yeah, they can have children, and that memory is never blotted out, but it certainly can be pushed to the back of their little minds. So it's a sad situation, and I hate to report it, but almost every day in Utah you have another weenie or vagina out of the pants. I'm really going to go on to a masturbation campaign here in Utah. You know, I'm convinced. I remember, I think it was Norway or Finland that legalized pornography. Legalized pornography, and rape and child molestation went down like 30, 40, 50%. Why don't we teach the Mormons to abuse their own bodies rather than those of the little children? So I'm going to do some videos on masturbation for the Mormons, and I'm sure this will be the end. The Danites will be breaking through that door. It won't be my daughter wanting to go dancing. But I really think that we need to come to some kind of common ground, that masturbation is much, much preferred to molestation. And I think the real world would agree with me, whether the Mormons do or not. You know, I got to give them at least the benefit of the doubt. I'll talk to them about weenies and vaginas and masturbation and limits. God, why doesn't somebody say some things are off limits to the Mormons? I don't care if you're special and that you don't have to obey the law and God is on your side and you have to pull your garments off to be able to molest little kids. Come on. Some things are out of bounds. And I'm going to be conservative here. I don't believe in marital relationships beyond the relationship of your wife or your husband. I don't think it's healthy, emotionally, mentally, whatever. There's very few situations that I can think of that would, I would say, hey, you know, I understand. But when it comes to your daughters or your mother or girls under 18 in our country, now my brother loves the Philippines because there's no age limit, you know. So, you know, Joseph Smith didn't even know the Philippines existed, or he would have started his church over there. But somewhere, somebody, and it's going to be me, I'm going to tell the Mormons, there's boundaries. You don't do these things. You're going to be dancing with Bubba, and you're going to ruin a little person's life. Go get that weenie or that vagina up in your bedroom or bathroom, lock the door, enjoy yourself, and come out and leave the damn little kids alone. That should be in the Book of Mormon. Thanks.